I want to do a blind ranking with you on pickleball tournaments. We know my feelings about the Masters, near and dear to my heart. But I have 5 pickleball tournaments for you to blind rank. You ready?
Let's do it.
And we're going to start number 1 with the Masters. We're doing 5, 1 through 5.
I got to go 2 because the way these blind ranking works is if you're a good blind ranker, you throw in some crappy ones too. So like I'm expecting there to be like, APP Houston, PPA Tucson or something, or some of these tournaments from a couple of years ago that just we needed to get the bill on. So I'm going 2.
I'll tell you what, I have not thrown in any APP events, and I don't have a specific tournament. Like I did not ever say like World's Nationals 2023, no bathrooms. Yeah.
Okay, good.
But all right, so we got Masters at 2. All right, number 2, and maybe this is a cop out, but I'm saying PPA Asia, putting that whole thing as one tournament. You get that as one tournament. Where does that go?
Like,
because I don't even know the names of all of them.
The 2 of the ones that I went to, Kuala Lumpur and shit. I mean, I don't know how they could outdo the previous year, so I'll put that at 3.
3,
because those were, like Vietnam was probably my favorite pickleball event ever. That's number 1. But like standing, every single time, I don't know. I'll put that at 3.
Okay, all right, I like it. So we got Masters at 2, PPA Asia at 3. Number 3, we have Worlds.
Oh, okay. I'll catch some crap for this, but hot take, like Worlds is not my favorite. Like I kind of like those, maybe a little bit smaller venues. There's a lot going on, but a lot going on means, it's sometimes can be kind of a pain to get in and out of there. I like convenience. I like ease. I like to live a life of privilege, where I get to just park in the parking lot. And so
no shuttles for this guy.
You know what? A shuttle,
regular guy, Zane Havertell.
A shuttle is just always gonna drop the ranking down. So I'm gonna put Worlds at 4.
Worlds at 4. Okay, all right. So Zane is just holding out on 1 and 5. We have 1 and 5 left,
and that's just not a spot that you want to be in a blind ranking where you have 1 and 5 left.
We're gonna see how you like this. All right. The next one I have is PPA Las Vegas Convention Center. So whether that be Fontainebleau, Mandalay Bay,
easy 5.
Easy 5.
Honestly, those aren't even that bad. Like I kind of like because you can stay there, you can go down, but the courts are just bad in a convention center.
All right, so we got PPA Convention Center 5. I think you're gonna like this. I think you might have actually nailed this shit. Number 5 is Beer City Open. Did you hit a perfect list? Shit.
Let's go, baby. That's a perfect list right there. Easily perfect list. 1, Beer City. 2, Masters. 3, Vietnam. 4, Worlds. 5, Vegas Convention Center. Take that to the bank. That's a perfect list.
I don't know if that says more about you or more about me. I got to make this harder next time. Wow. That's incredible.
Let me give you a blind ranking. We are going to blind rank, since I know how familiar you are with all of the other content creators' content, wink, wink, because you just rip it all off. I am going to have you blind rank other content creators.
I'm ready. I got it. I'm ready to offend some people.
Yep. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you're ready now. All right. Number 1, or the first one, we will go Sean Munoz.
Sean. All right. I'm going to go because I'm just like I have to start in the middle. I probably would have put whoever this person was at 3, unless it was Chris Kelly, I would have put at 5. But Sean, I'm going to put at 3.
Okay, Sean.
And I like the fact that it sounds like you are making this list off the top of your head.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay.
Designed to screw me. All right.
We've got Fit to Serve, Evan Slaughter.
Fit to Serve. Okay, so hot take for me is I find his stuff funny, but it doesn't hit for me. Like I don't know. It might be too much of the same. Maybe it's just like I never liked Adam Sandler growing up, and I feel like he's
What is
like
wrong?
our
How did you
pickleball.
never like Adam Sandler growing up? What type of childhood did you have?
I don't know. This is something that my dad instilled in me. Like
With a
this is,
belt?
my minority parent, Hispanic, didn't like the silly humor, and so the other the movies we watched were so much more serious growing up.
Yeah, so who do you
But
like? Kevin Spacey? Like, what?
yeah, all I could do was watch Stand and Deliver repeatedly as a kid
Oh my
to learn how to do
goodness.
calculus. But
Wow.
so I'm going to put Fit to Serve at 4.
Okay. We'll go Tanner Tomasi.
Tanner Tomasi. Okay. Um,
Come on, let's make this happen in less than 60 seconds, Nico.
all right. I'm putting Tanner. I'll put Tanner at 2. I'll put Tanner at 2 because I think you are creating this list to screw me.
I am, and I've got
But but he's like the most beloved person on pickleball content, and he does a great job. So I'll put him at 2.
Okay, so we also have 1 and 5 left.
1 and 5. This is how you play the game.
1 and 5. Oh, and you are, you're in for a treat.
Oh, I can't wait.
We've got Chris Callie.
Chris Kelly. So here's the thing. I'm putting Chris at 5, not just because he hates me and my content, and I have a vendetta
I mean, that's a
against
fair
Chris.
enough reason.
Yeah. Not just that reason, but he also doesn't really create a lot of short form content, which is kind of where I'm ranking all of this. So he does YouTube videos. He invited me on Family Feud, which was fantastic. So I should probably put him at 1. So check that episode out when it comes. But I'm gonna put Chris Callie at 5. I think he is the worst, and so does everybody who banned his show. So I just want to make sure that you and I have the same public enemy. Everybody that hates you is because they love Chris Callie and might as well hate me too.
No, I like Chris Callie. I don't know what's your problem is. You guys, I do not stand with everything that Nico says. Like, I can have my own opinions on this show. I have had my own opinions. I think Nico's opinions are almost always wrong. And I like Chris Callie. In fact, he took our idea of Hook of the Week and ran with it. So I think that is brutal. But your number 1 is Sydney Steinecker, Caffeinated and Petty. I hope you like your list.
I could have picked a better list myself. Sydney, the number 1 account, followed by Jimmy Miller. Everything she says is great. I'm proud that she's number 1 on my list. I also love caffeine, so good for her. And also, shout out to Sydney for actually doing some cool stuff in the pickleball space with all of her events. Like, it looks like a rager mixed with pickleball is awesome. So
I actually
yeah.
I want to see footage of Project P. All right, she's always posting about Project P. I don't think I've seen actual footage of Project P. Like,
Yeah, every time I hear about Project P, I just think about that movie. I forget what it's called. Maybe it's called Project X. The movie that it's like the end of the world, weird zombie.
It's based on, well, there's Project X, and then there's
maybe it's not zombie. It's not zombie. It's like Michael Cera and Seth Rogen. Is that the one? They're like, go to a party. You seen that? Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie. I don't know what it's called. What are you thinking of?
This Is the End.
This Is the End.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the movie that I'm thinking of. Every time I think about Project P, I think of This Is the End for some reason. I don't know why. I just think it's just like some wild experience.
Yeah.
That I've never been invited to and probably never will be.
All right. So, Nico, tell me about your experience now that you're on the team with your Maui Nui, because those sticks that I've had, they lasted in my house. First off, you guys got to send me a little bit more because I'm out. Those sticks lasted like a week. Less.
Yeah, I got mine like 48 hours ago, and I had to hide them in my room. So I got like 6 of those, like the venison sticks, right? So it's like a 2-pack, 6 each, and it's literally the best tasting like stick of meat adjacent venison. I mean, I'm not like classy enough. I'm not classy enough to partake in venison all the time, but there's definitely a difference between this and like a Slim Jim, and like it's a night and day. Like, I feel disgusting when I eat a Slim Jim, and this, I was like, not only do I feel healthy, like there's like some kind of superpower, but it tastes incredible.
Our sponsors are gonna love the fact that you think it's better than a Slim Jim. Figure something else out to say, Nico. What? It's better than getting shot too.
It is, yes, exactly, yes. Would eat this in dire circumstances. No, it's great. Literally every single person in my family, and as people pointed out, I have a big family, have asked me for one of the beef sticks, or sorry, one of the stick starter pack sticks. venison.
Yeah,
Remember
that's the
that.
best part is that it's not beef, right? It's a little bit leaner, which means a little bit fewer calories than your normal beef sticks as well. And so, yeah, honestly, I was gonna say that'd be great for your 55 or what was your goal? 56 and 20.
Yeah, it's like it's 55 to 55. So trying to get to become a 5'5" duper and lose 55 pounds so that I can be a little bit more mobile on the court. And hey, this is funny. I did not plan this, but each one of those sticks is 55 calories. So
Oh,
that is a sign from God. Um these things are going to help me. And they're fantastic. I got a couple different flavors, 55 calories, I think like 10 grams of protein, almost no fat, almost no sugar. And I promise you, like if you have one, you will taste the difference, right? Like it's you think Zane and Nico are bullshitting you into trying these different things, but no, it literally one bite you'll be like, okay, they're right. I owe them an apology, and I'll probably never say anything mean about them again. And Zane, that once again, the deal with Maui Nui is if you put 5 of the stick starter packs in your cart, you get one free. And stick starter pack is like the biggest tongue twister. Last time I mentioned this, I had to like record
starter pack.
64 times because I could not say stick starter pack like 3 times in a row. But they're fantastic. 6 sticks in one pack, so you're getting like 30 plus and a good deal when you use the code the dink, or you go Maui Nui venison.com/the dink.
Perfect.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, daughter had fun, yeah.